Have you ever wondered what dark secrets lie hidden behind the walls of America's most haunted attractions? What if the scares you experience are more than just clever effects? What if they're echoes of real tragedies, lingering spirits that never found peace? Imagine walking through a dimly lit corridor, the cold air brushing against your skin, and the hairs on the back of your neck standing up. You tell yourself it's just part of the show, but then you hear it. A faint whisper, a soft cry, something that wasn't supposed to be there. You can't shake the feeling that you're not alone. But what if that feeling is rooted in something real? What if the stories behind these attractions are more terrifying than the scares themselves? Today we're peeling back the curtain on 5 of the most haunted attractions in the U.S. These places aren't just about staged frights. They carry with them the weight of untold stories, of spirits that may never have left. From abandoned asylums to cursed mansions, each location has a history that is as chilling as the experience itself. This sprawling mansion is a labyrinth of dead ends, secret passageways, and stairs that lead nowhere. But why? The widow who built it, Sarah Winchester, believed she was haunted by the ghosts of those killed by the rifles her husband's company made. To confuse the spirits, she kept adding rooms and corridors in a never-ending construction project that only ceased with her death. To this day, visitors report hearing footsteps in empty hallways, doors slamming shut, and even catching glimpses of a spectral figure wandering the rooms. Once one of the most notorious prisons in the world, Eastern State Penitentiary is now a crumbling ruin. But the spirits of former inmates, many of whom suffered in solitary confinement, are said to still roam the cell blocks. The echo of chains dragging across the floor, distant cries, and shadowy figures lurking in the corners have been reported by both visitors and staff. This prison's gruesome past is said to be the fuel for the paranormal activity that makes it one of the most haunted places in America. Famed for inspiring Stephen King's The Shining, the Stanley Hotel is as eerie in real life as it is in fiction. Guests often report hearing the laughter of children echoing through the halls, despite the floors being empty. The hotel's piano is said to play by itself, and room 217 is notorious for its paranormal activity. Lights flicker, objects move on their own, and guests have reported waking up to see figures standing at the foot of their bed. The Myrtles Plantation is often referred to as one of the most haunted homes in America. Built on a foundation of tragedy, including murder and betrayal, the spirits of former slaves and owners are said to haunt the grounds. The most famous ghost, Chloe, was a slave who was allegedly murdered by other slaves for poisoning the master's family. Her ghost is often seen in a green turban, lingering near the place where she died. The site of the infamous 1892 murders of Andrew and Abby Borden. This house is now a bed and breakfast where guests can spend the night, if they dare. The ghost of Lizzie Borden, who was accused but acquitted of the murders, is said to still roam the house, along with the spirits of her parents. Guests have reported hearing the sound of a woman weeping, doors opening and closing on their own, and cold spots that appear out of nowhere. These attractions aren't just about cheap thrills. They're places where history and horror intertwine, where the line between reality and the supernatural is blurred. Each story, each ghost, adds another layer of terror to the experience, making these destinations truly unforgettable. But here's the real question. Are you brave enough to explore them yourself? Imagine standing where countless others have felt the chill of the unknown, where the very air seems to whisper secrets. What will you discover when you visit these haunted sites? Perhaps a fleeting shadow, an unexplained sound, or the unmistakable feeling of being watched. If you think you've got the courage, these destinations are waiting for you. But remember, once you step into these places, you might just leave with more than a memory. You could be taking home a ghostly companion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more mysterious things and exciting destinations.